Looking forward to learn horseback archery? Well, you have come to the right place. My name is Anja Jouhinen. I'm professional horseback archery coach and a multi-time champion in the sport. I have built complete online programs that take you from your first shots to advanced techniques and even how to train your horse to horseback archery. And today I will show you some clips and tips from those online courses so you can get the idea, you can get some important points to your training, and after, if you do want the full programs, you can find the links under and after the video. Ready to get started? Well, let's get to work. Let's discover Slavic throw. And at the moment, it's also the fastest technique we have in horseback archery in the world. The fastest archers in competitions do use Slavic. We will place the arrow on the right side of the bow on top of our thumb or our index finger. You will place your middle and your ring finger just under the arrow and your index on the arrow. Thumb throw is a very traditional way of shooting. It's a very old technique and very highly respected technique. It's also extremely accurate when done correctly, but the mechanics of your hand and the way of holding and release are a little bit more complex than with Slavic. But once done correctly and learned correctly, thumb shooting can be extremely accurate and very effective way to do horseback archery. Then you will grab your thumb under the arrow and you will lock it with your index. Rotation will help you to secure the arrow against the bow. In horseback archery, we can shoot to any direction. We might shoot to our front, to our back, to up and down, or to the other side of the horse even. But now that you are starting archery and possibly planning to shoot your first arrows, or you don't have a lot of experience in shooting yet, we will start with the very basic position, which is the side shot position. So when we are shooting to our sides, you will bend your knees slightly because we are preparing for archery where we will be on horses or we will do something more dynamic like moving, running, jumping. So we want to already prepare our position to be very strong, and we will be able to use our body when it will be necessary. And imagine you take your hips under your chest. Really feel that each block of your body is on top of each other. It will be easy to do clean, correct technique when there are no problems from your position and from your body. To shoot your first arrows, make sure you have set up a target in a safe place, you have nothing behind it. It's okay to miss the target because it's very possible in the beginning that you will easily miss the target. You can have distance very short between you and the target, so really 5 meters would be enough to start with, and after, when you learn how to hit the target, you can increase the distance step by step. You do not need to end up in the full draw at your first try. Just to get used to the fact that the arrow is leaving the bow, how to release the string, to let that arrow go. And that will work in the beginning just to get used to the fact that the string goes, you're not afraid of that, and then you can move forward. Let's discover some of the most common mistakes as a beginner and how to avoid them from the start. The most common mistake for beginners is to over straighten the bow hand elbow and pushing the left shoulder up or and front. This easily results to the fact that the string will hit your arm and that will be very painful for you. This is also the reason why some archers do use protection on their arm, because they do not take the time to fix that position, so since it results to something very painful, they rather to protect it instead of taking the risk to get hit again. Fortunately, there are ways to avoid that and fix that, so you don't need to rely on protection on your arm. Another extremely common mistake for beginners is the position of their right elbow. So often when beginners start to shoot the bow, the most logical reaction for most people to pull the bow is directly towards their chest with their elbow down. Drawing on a straight line is one of the most important basics of any healthy and ergonomical shooting technique. The idea simply is that we want to put the pressure of the bow to our bones. In many ways, archery is very simple. If you shoot 2 times the same way, your arrows will go exactly to the same place. To make that easy and simple for you, that you make sure your draw always comes to the same place, we will use something called anchoring. So we will look for a place that you will always touch, the same place, the same way, to make sure your draw is always coming to the same length, with the same strength, and like that you are one step closer to the fact that your arrows would always land to the same place, which will make you accurate. A question beginners have very fast when they start archery, mainly instinctive archery, is that how do I aim? In normal field archery, obviously the archers use some signs to help them to aim, but on horseback and with dynamic archery, we do not have the time and luxury to have that. So that's why we use something a lot faster, more instinctive, because their brain, their muscles, their nerve system, everything learns how certain movements and pressure and positions result to certain results. So instinctive archery works exactly the same way. Now your right hand will go search for the arrow behind you. So leave your elbow a little bit high and let that arm to go down to search for the arrow. Once you are at your arrow, you will grab your arrow like you would grab a pencil. Then you will pull the arrow out from your quiver. Back quiver is definitely the fastest in the market at the moment, and at the same time is one of the most comfortable quivers to ride with or do other dynamic things. So I do highly recommend investing or making a back quiver for yourself. Knocking from the back quiver goes especially well with Slavic shooting, but it can be used with thumb shooting as well. When finishing your shot, your release will already go to the direction of your arrows. From here, you will grab around your arrow.
And just to remind you, these were just a little glimpse from the full program. To get full access to the step-by-step programs, go to northarrow.fi/online courses. Believe me, clear structure will always beat guessing. You will thank yourself after.